Cadre. I'm back at it again today with another Bad Blade series. So first let's talk about the software that's going to be used today. It's my first time use of CBL soap, tobacco, and caramel. Probably won't discuss the soap too much during the video, so if you're interested in my opinions on this scent, check out my shaving journal at the Cadre. I scooped out a little bit and put it in my Captain's Choice bowl because I haven't used it in a while and I kind of wanted to. So I moved all my blades to another container that I have up here. I'm going to be using the Razorock Barrel Brush. Good brush, I like it. It's good synthetic. And now let's set up the razor. So obviously, as is, I will be using my Timeless. And then this is a Sputnik blade. One thing that I found interesting on it, it does have a lot of wax, actually, quite a bit on it. Nowhere near the edges. What I'm going to do is I've got my warm water here. I'm just going to kind of soak it in there to get that wax off real quickly. And then press it on my towel. That's the easiest way to remove the wax. A couple things, and I don't know what the deal is, but this blade, you probably won't be able to read it because of the camera. Just try and angle it, but it does say Sputnik, and it is Teflon coated, and then it has some numbers up here, 7353RE. I don't know what that means. I think this is missing the outer edge wrapper, the one that was sent to me, which is fine, but there is another wrapper that comes on it. The Sputnik blades are normally red. They actually kind of remind me of Rapira packaging. However, they're not from the same company. So I will go ahead and that's all loaded up into my Timeless. I'm going to pause you guys while I build my lather and get everything ready. And then I will be back and we will begin the shave and we will discuss the research that I conducted on this blade. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, all lathered up. Let's go ahead and get started with this blade. So first of all, the name of this blade is Sputnik. It is Teflon coated. Obviously, with the name like Sputnik, you imagine that it has some influence in Russia or from Russia. And it is made, actually, from what I found out, by the company Gillette in their Russian factory. So Gillette makes these blades and sells them under the Sputnik name. The Russian blade, from what I've read, is this is actually one of the cheapest, not the cheapest, excuse me. It's like the middle of the road when you go to the store in Russia and are buying DE blades. This is like the middle of the road priced one. A lot of people use them. I found a couple of sites, a couple in Russian, and read some, had to use Google Translator and read some of the comments on the blade. These are the favorites of a lot of people. But I'm also of the opinion that people in Russia that DE shave that are just, regular people that aren't into the hobby, they tend to just gravitate towards a blade and they pick one that's on sale and they don't really notice a difference when they're switching between them. And then you got other people who are kind of like people here who are loyal to Gillette, who are loyal to Schick, stuff like that. You have people that are loyal to the Sputnik blade. I read really good things about this blade. Actually, what I was reading, I couldn't really find anything negative. And I was asking myself, why is this even in the Bad Blade series, to be honest with you? I think, there's some qualifications that can go for this Bad Blade series. An unknown blade, or, a really bad bad blade, kind of like the Shark Chrome, what some people believe is the Shark SS, which I think I have disproved, at least for my face, or the Graham Field. And kudos to Dave in Kentucky for using that blade. So, I think, you know, the blade is really comfortable on the first pass. I had an excellent first pass. It's really smooth. So we've got a really good blade here. So I'm going to pause you guys. I'll be right back. Okay, so let's talk about price on these blades. First of all, this blade could not be found by me on West Coast Shaving, Italian Barber, or Maggards. Well, in the wet shaving community, that right there should probably tell you why you don't hear much about these blades. Those are the three websites that we as wet shavers tend to gravitate to when purchasing wet shaving gear. So that's one thing for sure. Next, I did find it on eBay. Shipped from Russia. After shipping, price would be $14.50. Whoever has taken the time to ship 100 packs from Russia, let me tell you, they're making a pretty good profit. Because I would say these are pretty much priced like right around, or probably a little bit cheaper than what Persona blades are here. In Russian price standards. Now obviously if we're buying them, we'll pay a little bit of a premium to get them overseas or to have somebody ship them to us, right? So that's to be expected. So there you're 14, 15 cents a blade. Amazon, however, did have them. And they were $12.99 for a 100 pack. So about 13 cents a blade. I think it's going to be important to talk about the rating system because I can tell you this much. Yes, I put the Shark blade in a 100 pack. Yes, the Shark SS. Yes, I bought some. But guys, this blade is actually better performing than a Shark. So just because I say a blade is worthy of a 100 pack, what I mean by that is that I believe you're going to get, you know, good results. You're going to be able to shave with them, and I would be willing. So when I say 100 pack, that means I would be willing to purchase 100 of them. This is a very smooth blade. I have a feeling that over the course of the next 2 days, because I have a feeling that this will go to the Parker variant, that it will get that high rating. Time will tell. I mean, it's going to have to make a very sharp turn and start going downhill quick on subsequent passes, subsequent shaves, for me to not give this a high rating, in my opinion. This is a good blade. This is a very good blade. Alright, so I am at BBS actually. Very close, super close, very comfortable shave. I really liked that blade a lot. I almost wonder if it's worth it to continue additional shaves on this blade. It was that good. This is probably the best blade I've used. I don't think I need to add a 5th rating file slot. But, you know, take it with a grain of salt when I put something in the 100 pack area. That's all I'm asking for. So I'm going to pause you guys, rinse, and I'll come back and we'll do my post shave with you guys just to show that I don't have any razor burn. So I'll be right back. Okay, so after shave, I felt like it would be a pretty decent, some kind of a match, but I also really like the scent. I'll be using British Sterling. I also have the cologne, so I'll put on some spritzes of that after I'm ready for work. British Sterling is a great store-bought scent. I really like it a lot. If you like this scent, Sterling makes one too. Sterling soap. Made a soap that smells similar to this. Like it. Good stuff. Okay, so I was thinking as I finished up my shave and I was cleaning, I was like, you know what, I need to do something if I'm going to finish this whole series. And there's almost 30 different types of blades that I'm going to be reviewing. I need to do something with the ones that receive a 100 pack rating, which I believe are going to be, there's going to probably be a few. So what I will do, assuming this blade gets a 100 pack rating after subsequent uses, I will rank just the 100 pack rating category from what I consider highest to lowest in that category. I'm not going to do this in the good category, I'm not going to do this in the bad category, and I'm not going to do this in the trash category, as I figure those three categories are pretty self-explanatory. Trash, never going to use it again. Bad blade, I was able to get a somewhat decent shave out of it, but I'm not a fan of it, and I would never ever purchase them. I prefer to not have to use them again. A good blade means that in a pinch, I'd use it, right? I don't really have a desire to buy it. It wasn't perfect for me, but at least it was good. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to rate those, so that way as this series continues, you'll be able to see, like, if let's say I've got 5 rated and 100, but, you know, the one at 5, that would probably help you guys understand that it was probably borderline good, borderline 100 pack. So there was something that pushed it over the edge. So for instance, I'll be honest, what pushed the Shark SSS blade over the edge is price. I got an excellent shave out of them, 3 excellent shaves, but price pushed it over the edge. So I think that's a good solution to the 100 pack rating, just that rating. So I'm going to be clear, I'm only doing it there. But overall, it was a really good shave. I really enjoyed it. The CBL Tobacco and Caramel, if you guys haven't purchased soaps yet from him, you need to try this one. I love it. If you like a fresh cut tobacco scent coupled with the nice sweetness of the caramel, this is an awesome scent. I really enjoy it. But that's my shave. We went a tad bit longer today, but I wanted to discuss those few items. Excellent shave with the Sputnik blade, and I will see you guys on the pages. Have a good one, guys.